Yo, people, you telling me back again for another one, bro? Another footy talk. I don't know what Don's doing or thinks he's doing. What you telling me, bro?
Bro, I'm just feeling like Neto today, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just feeling like Neto today, innit? You know what I'm
That's
saying?
that Memphis the Pie celebration. I don't know about Pedro Neto, blood. I don't. What's up with Pedro Neto? What happened to him?
What, you never seen him do that?
Bro, I seen Memphis do it, bro. I don't know. I don't know about no Pedro Neto. He don't score enough, bro. For to have a celebration. Man don't score enough
That's
goals
what he
to have a
does.
celebration, cuz. You know what I mean?
That's what he does,
What
bro.
you
He
telling
does
me,
this.
though?
He does this. He scores. He'll do that, and then it goes into this one. Yeah,
Mm,
that's what he does,
I
bro.
hear
You know
it.
what I mean?
I
Pedro.
hear it.
You
What
know
you
what I'm
telling
saying?
me, though?
Yeah. I'm good, man. You know what I mean? I can't really complain too tough right now. Just been plugging along, watching pre-season. I've been playing myself, blood. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna talk. There's a lot I want to talk to you about today. In fact, you know what I'm saying? What you been saying? What you been saying?
I'm great, mate. You know what I'm saying? Weather's nice. Had a good
Mm.
session in the gym today, good boxing session. Everything's great, blood. You know what I'm saying? And my
Yeah.
team are playing sensational football, mate. So
Oh, you're loving it, yeah?
I am loving it, mate. You know what I'm saying? My team are making me proud, mate. You know what I mean? It's been a very good preseason so far, man. Do you know what I'm saying? What are you telling me, though?
What have you enjoyed about preseason so far? Let's just get straight into it.
Everything. The football's been brilliant. Do you know what I mean? Thank you very much for Santos. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, mate. You know what I mean? Brilliant player. Just loads of beautiful football, mate. That's just what it is, bro. I'll be honest. Like, my team are playing good football. And yeah, man. But
Tell us
Brighton
your style,
scoring
innit?
goals. Like, bro, everything's happening the way it's meant to happen. What can I say?
Tell us about your style that you're seeing right now, bro. Because I'll be real, I've literally watched 70 minutes of your preseason against PSG, bro. Other than that, I can't lie. This preseason, I said to myself, I'm not tucking into the ops. I'm gonna let them tell me what they're watching. You know what I'm saying? So
But
what
you seen the
watching
possession in it.
yeah?
You seen the possession football. You seen the way we're moving the ball. Seen the chances we're creating. You seen all of that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Central
I see all
progressive
of that, you know.
football.
Yeah.
Beautiful, man. Do you know what I mean? Playing football in the half spaces. You know what I'm saying? Got ballers in the pocket and that. Yuri Tielemans in the team doing his thing. Santos that pulling strings. What a player, mate. I can't believe you idiots. Bro, especially with a manager like Alonso, yeah, who likes to keep the ball. Getting rid of Santos is crazy. I can't lie, bro. The more I see it, I'm in disbelief, blood. I'm in disbelief. But we appreciate it, though.
That's the domino effect of not getting Champions League, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, man. Like, honestly,
why is he
what
gonna
a
want to sit
player.
around? Why is he gonna want to sit around and not play?
It's true. What a player, bro. Like, I didn't realize that he wanted to leave, though. Like, it's one of them ones where I thought that man got rid of him because he just made the most sense to get rid of, because obviously the other two are expensive and that, but he wanted to leave apparently.
Bro, he wanted to leave to play, bro, to have more of a bigger role. Do you get it?
Makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. If we had champs, he would have had a bigger role in the team, bro, because he would have probably been playing more often. But man's looking at it, one game a week, bro. Caicedo, Enzo, you know what I mean? You've still got Asugo and that in the team, Lavia and that. Like, why is he really going to stay when he's got a team right now that can give him a bigger role? They're playing Champions League football. And let's have it right, bro. They're a big club. They're still a big club. I know United haven't competed for the league in God knows how long, but it's still an attractive move, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? And obviously Casemiro just left as well, blood. Casemiro's probably in his ear saying, yo, go there now, try to replace me and that. They've taken care of me. They're taking care of the family and that. So it made a lot of sense for him, innit? You know? But for me, just looking at it objectively, I'm like, bro, I'm not surprised, because if you've been following my content for a long time, you will know how long I've been talking about this guy for, bro. You know what I'm saying? You will know how long I've been talking about him, bro. I've been talking about him from when I used to be on Level of Foul. That was
I said it, though. To be fair, when we signed him, I was like, bro, to be fair, you rated him, Matisse rated him, all the man them that I spoke to rate him, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously, I started to kind of get to see what he was on. And I was like, yeah, this guy's cold. Like, the first time I saw him play for Chelsea, straight away, I just saw, you could see the quality with him. The way he plays football, you can just see the quality, bro. He makes everything look easy, bro. Even the stuff he does that is not easy, he makes it look easy, bro. And that's the biggest compliment you can give a player. You know, when man play effortlessly, he's one of them guys.
Yeah, it's like a little silent assassin, bro. Like, if you're not watching that role properly, you won't really understand what he does, bro. Because you might look at it and think, oh, he doesn't really score goals. He's not really spraying any passes. But, bro, he's so important in build-up, bro. right?
Mm-hmm.
When he came into the team, I was telling you at the time when Rafinha came and they put him in the team next to Caicedo, bro, we were playing a lot better at the time because we had him and Caicedo in the pivot, right?
Yeah.
Like one of the best performances I've seen with Rafinha was when we played Leeds at the Bridge. We were all over them that first half, Rants, and then we started to violate. Remember, we was winning that 2-0, and then we conceded a penalty, and the Palmer missed a goal. Palmer missed a shot literally in the last minute of the game when Caicedo whipped it across, right? That was the game when we were just cutting through their midfield time and time again and time and time again. And man will laugh and say, oh, it's only Leeds. But it's not only Leeds, because Leeds are not a joke man team.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They're not a joke man team, bro. So Santos, I'm not surprised with what I'm watching right now, innit? And that's why I was like, bro, I don't want to be selling this guy to an op. I remember putting out the video when we sold him. I said, bro, I don't want to be seeing him in the league because I know how good he is. You know what I'm saying? So I think him and Tielemans will really complement each other, man, because they're both really progressive. But Tielemans is the one that's got a wider passing range. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's gonna spray it and ping it and do all of that, bro. Santos is more just for the 1-2-1-2 triangle, get out. 1-2-1-2 triangle, we move. You know what I'm saying? And winning the ball back as well. That's what Santos is there for, bro.
Nah, he's a quality player, man. Honestly, like I couldn't be more happy with what I'm seeing from our football team. I couldn't be. Do you know what I'm saying? Like honestly, we need that midfielder. We want more, just to be sure, bro. Because to be honest, yeah, Santos is so good. He's got me rethinking my whole summer, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I was just like, yo, like Santos needs to be the rotational player, but he's so good. Like he needs to be starting. Like so.
What would you say your midfield three is starting?
My midfield three.
Your strongest midfield, yeah. Your strongest
my midfield three would be Tielemans and Kobe are gonna rotate in it. With Yuri, Yuri averages 35 games a season in it, and we're playing 60 maybe. We hope. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think they're calling him Yuri now.
Yeah, so man, so he rotates with Kobe. You know them ones. I think we rotate him with Kobe. Santos starts as an anchor, and then you bring in someone to rotate with Santos. I don't know who that is. I don't know if we go for an older player or if we go for a younger player. Do you know what I mean? That's where I'm stuck. But then, if I go for Sanderberg, for instance, yeah, I would prefer to go for Sanderberg. If I go for Sanderberg, yeah, to rotate with Santos, but man's laughing because either one starts, I'm comfy. You know what I mean? It's the same with nah. Palhinha is not. He's not a metronome. I need someone that's going to control the game, innit? That's what Santos does. Yeah. Santos just controls their game, innit? Like, there's not many players like Santos in the league in terms of profiles. Them players don't really exist no more. Them deep lying playmakers that just control games, bro. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Rodri does it, but Jorginho used to do it. But there's not players like that no more in the game, bro. Now, every midfielder's action, box to box, getting forward. There's not many guys that take pride in sitting, anchoring, and just distributing the ball. They're a dying breed of midfielder. That's why I think Sanderberg is one of the only ones, again, bro. There's not many guys that are sitting there and just distributing anymore, unfortunately, bro. So I specifically want that profile. That's the profile I want, because that allows us to play. Obviously, there's Chema at Stuttgart, the Spanish youth. I wouldn't mind getting him either. As
Chema's not really Spanish, competition. German.
Huh?
Is it saying Chema? Is he not German?
Yeah. He's Spanish.
Which one am I thinking of? I'm thinking about.
He plays in Germany, but he's Spanish.
Who am I thinking? Are you talking about the mid-trace guy, bro?
Nah.
I
know who you're talking about. You're talking about the you at Dortmund. You're talking about
Yeah. Oh, Stiller. Yeah.
The Metro you're talking about.
Okay. Stiller. You're talking about Stiller.
No, I'm talking about.
Yeah, man.
I'm talking about get the young Spanish youth, but then because he looks like a baby Rodri, yeah, but I think he's played in the under 21s, isn't it? So I don't know. I'll get him or I'll get Sanderberg. I don't know whether to go older or younger though. That's the only thing for me, innit? I don't know if we go as Santos as the senior player or if we go if we go for a senior player like a Sanderberg or whatever, because bro, I'll be honest, Santos is so good. Like, if we start the season with Santos, I'm cool, bro. Like, I'll be real. If man start the season with Santos, Tielemans, Bruno, send your midfield. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. Like, we're moving to your midfield.
Kobe won't start that first game, bro. He ain't been back yet.
Yeah, and he shouldn't. And he shouldn't. Like, I'm actually happy, yeah, that this is the first time that Kobe don't have, yeah, no real pressure on him, yeah. He can just come in and play football. And also, we're going to see Kobe Mainu, yeah, in the second and third phase more than we've ever seen him, because he's been in the first phase for way too long, bro. When you've got someone like Santos and even Tielemans, bro, Kobe don't need to be in the first phase. Even though he can do it, Kobe does his dirt, yeah, in the middle and the final.
Off the pitch.
You know what I mean? Like that Kobe that I saw drifting the inside left channel, cutting in, shooting, doing all. That's the Kobe I want to see. The Kobe that was ruining Liverpool down that left channel, bro. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see Kobe picking up the ball off centre backs. I don't really want to see that, bro. Even though he can do it, just because you can do something doesn't mean I want to see you do it. You know what I'm saying?
You just feel like there's parts of his game that you don't really unlock because you don't see him further up the pitch. That's what you're saying, isn't it? So like, he's shooting, or what would you say you're gonna see more of when you see Kobe further up?
I think we're gonna see more goals. Like, you saw the goal that he scored against Liverpool, yeah. Like him arriving on the edge of the box, when he arrived on the edge of the box, just passed it into the net. Kobe's actually one of our best finishers. Like when he's in the box, he's so composed. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he played as an attacker as a kid, but it's like because of other parts of his game, it's just he's been drifting further and further away from the goal. I want to see Kobe closer to the goal. I think Kobe's going to score goals this season with a real anchor in the team, bro. So I think we see a different version of Kobe, yeah, that a lot of people haven't seen. And that's exciting as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just believe the way that we set up. What's that?
So your first game is against Hull. So you lot play 12:30 early kickoff on Saturday, followed by Ipswich, followed by Everton away, and then you've got Man City is your first big game. Yeah. So 13th of September.
Is it
that's gonna be at Old Trafford.
Okay.
So you lot play Man City on the 13th of September, 4:30. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So what are you saying for that game then? The big game. You've got everyone fit in that midfield.
Well, we're beating Man City, bro.
What's your midfield three?
For that, it depends on
the bigger game. So how would
it depends on who we bring in. If we bring in Sanderberg, I'm playing Berg, Tielemans, and Bruno in midfield.
For you take Santos out of the lineup like that?
For seniority, I would. Bro, if I bring in Sanderberg's the senior player.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he's got necessarily start.
I said it depends on who I'm bringing in. You see, and also what Sanderberg has as well is he's got the height as well, bro. He's 6'5". This is what people are forgetting. There's certain games, where for the physicality, I'm bringing in certain players for certain games and stuff. Like, for instance, Santos could get away with playing the City game, to be honest. But when I'm playing Arsenal, Sanderberg plays. Because Arsenal just got a physical midfield. They got brutes in there, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Santos was class against Man City away. And he even came off the bench.
Quality player, man. I rate him so highly, man. So highly.
Yeah, man. I remember he even came off the bench, bro. He was class in that midfield, bro. And you need to remember, that midfield's not going to have Rodri, bro. It's looking very likely Rodri goes.
If Rodri leaves, bro, listen, guys. Excuse my French, innit? We're going to smash them up, bro. I don't even think. Bro, listen. We could have beat them 6-0 last season. Bro, I'm telling you, brother. Broski, you see the revenge that we're gonna get on Man City is crazy because, bro, I'll never forget, bro, when they put 6 past Man, under Sir Alex Ferguson. I still ain't got over that, bro. I want to decimate Man City so bad, bro.
I do that again, bro. Man, you know that man does this. You know that man does that. That means he's thinking of what he's gonna do when he gets his hands on you, bro. You know what I mean? Must be like Homer when he grabs Bart's neck, blood. You know what I'm saying,
bro? I'm telling you, bro. I want to destroy them, bro. You know what I mean? And you know what it is? Anderson was talking the wickedest when he went there as well. We're gonna smash them up, bro. We're gonna smash them up. When Ryan Cherky went to Man City, he was talking about how he wants to kill Man United. We put him in a blender. You know what I mean? And then Anderson's talking wicked about Man City, blender. That's where they're going.
So what? How confident are you then, Rants? Yeah, that you're gonna sign another midfielder, bro? Because obviously,
No, I'm confident. I'm confident.
Mount went off injured again. Mount went off injured the other day. You know, like Michael was saying,
he said it was precautionary, but
he just got kicked as a precaution. But we know what time it is with that guy.
Bro, listen, Mason Mount is the Bruno rotation, and we know Bruno don't rotate, so it's fine. We still need one more, and we're gonna go get one more. I just don't know if it's gonna be a senior or a younger player. That's all I don't know.
If you had to pick right now, then yeah, like because you're saying Bruno, obviously.
If I was to pick right now, go get Sanderberg.
So you'd brush the attacking midfielder. You go get a DM.
We don't need an attacking midfielder because with the players that we've got right now, the way that Carrick likes to play, Carrick's been playing Shea Lacey in the 10 and he's looked really good. If Carrick wants
you think you'll get more minutes then this season, yeah?
In the cup games, I think so, yeah. And if he wants that profile of number 10, we've got Ahmad. He could play Ahmad in there. Do you know what I'm saying? And Ahmad would do a similar job to Shea. Do you know what I'm saying? So
I ain't seen Michael do that yet. I ain't seen him do that yet. To really say,
but he's played Shea in there, and loads of people would have used Shea as a winger, bro. So it's telling me that Carrick kind of likes a 10 that can drift out to the wings and pick up the ball, and Ahmad can do that. Ahmad's a 10 anyway. So
yeah, you might think he's a 10, but I listen until I see
Ahmad
Carrick
is a 10 though. Ahmad is actually a 10.
Until I see Carrick use him there, I'm not gonna put him as an option to play.
No, but I'm saying he can do that. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't know if Xerxes and Rashford are staying or if one of them's leaving. Do you know what I mean? We don't know. If they both end up staying, do you know what I mean? Then Xerxes can play in there. Cunha can play in that.
I told you about that Xerxes guy, bruv. I told you about that guy, bruv. Yeah? All that foreplay, all that everything will touch outside the box. What one for my man in front of goal, bro? I showed you he's not a shooter, blood.
And he never will be. Bro. See, that's how I know you're not watching pre-season, bro.
And he never will be, bro. Yeah.
You know what's funny? My man's got a bad man goal. I think I ain't seen you since as well. Or have I seen you since? What was you saying? What was you saying?
Man creaming over that goal, man.
What was you saying? What was you saying?
Like what?
Man's talk about tippy tappies and that, bro.
What's that gonna do? Is that supposed to change my take on him?
I told you. What do you mean? What's that gonna do, bro?
Hold your L on Xerxes, bro. Just hold your L.
My attack is better than yours. There's no L. There's no L. My attack is clear of yours, broski.
Stop deflecting to me.
My attack is clear of yours. My team is clear of yours. Everything is clear of yours.
Why are you deflecting to me, bro? Try and keep it.
There's no deflections.
You are deflecting, bro. We're talking about Man United right now.
I've told man this already, yeah? When you're homeless, you can't be talking about man's curtains, bro.
You see people.
You can't talk about the curtains in my house. You're homeless. You can't be doing.
Anytime there's a mention of Xerxes, bro, this guy starts to vibrate in that chair of his, blood. Yeah? He starts to vibrate.
Let me tell you something.
Bro. That's what happens.
Trying, no, because what you're trying to do
is... Why don't you just take your L on Xerxes,
no, there's no L. You know what?
He ain't the guy that
no L, bruv.
There is the L on him.
Listen to me, yeah? Listen to me. Yeah? Listen to me. You're sitting here after telling me that you watched 25 minutes of my preseason talking about my players. Don't do that. Because you ain't been watching preseason. So don't do it.
Are you really now going to start? Hold on. Rants, hold on a second. Let me just go back a little bit. Because I can't... In fact, let me not say I can't believe it. I can believe this is coming from you. Right? How dare you try and you know, bring up Xerxes and try to defend Xerxes because of pre-season. Yeah?
Brother,
because of
if we're not talking about,
let me change that.
No, because this is where you played yourself. This is where you played yourself. Because you asked me what I'm happy with over the preseason based on what I've seen. So we're talking about this preseason forward. Anything before that, you can shut the fuck up with all that because that's not what we're here for.
We moved away from the preseason. We moved away from the preseason. Let me be more specific. I'm talking about Xerxes, yeah? Or should I call him Perry Kearley from Diversity, blood?
You can call him whatever you want.
Perry Kearley
your attack is crap.
Diversity, blood.
So you can call him whatever you want.
He's not the guy. He's not the guy that you
can call him whatever you want.
Yeah? And if anything, Jackson looks like an all-timer next to him, bro. And you know how much I've had enough of Jackson.
No, he don't. Jackson, you man are going to be relying on Neto and Mudryk, bro, and buy no Gittins, bro.
You know
you man can't chat to us.
Your L.
I'll be
You're going to have to firm your L.
You man can't chat to us.
Firm your L on my man, bro.
You man can't chat to us.
Let's go back to
your whole attack is an L. Brother, your whole attack is an L, bro. Your whole attack is an L, bro.
How can you try and crash me with Perry from Diversity?
Brother, your whole attack is an L. The whole attack.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, Jackson is an all-timer next to this guy, bro.
Your
All
whole
doing it.
is an L, all of it.
João Pedro's an L then, yeah?
Brother, your whole attack combined is an L, blood.
You know what? I'm not gonna bite.
Save you.
I'm not gonna bite into what you're gonna do.
Own. Your whole attack is an L, bro.
No, this is what Rants does, people. This is what Rants does, people now.
Bro,
He's
it's
struggling
a fact.
to take his L. He's struggling to take his L. You're struggling to take your L.
Your whole attack is an L, bro. You got Bino Gittins, Mudryk, Neto, bruv. L.
Bro, listen, yeah. Your guy needs to go back to high school.
Got Nacho and brought back Mudryk.
Bro, listen, don't worry about Mudryk and these sort of guys, bro, because we're gonna get to that in a second. We're gonna get to that in a second, right? I'm just telling you that Xerxes was never that guy, and he never is that guy. And by the end of this window, he will most likely be gone.
Great for you.
Yeah? He will most likely be gone, bro. So accept your L on that guy, because I told you from day one, all that stuff outside the box is cute, but he ain't no shooter. That's what I said to you, bro. Yeah. If anything, fuck it. If anything, Kobe might even be a better shooter than him. Yeah. Would you agree?
Don. He don't play for your team, so we don't care. You don't have to like him.
You know what I'm saying? I love getting this guy in the corner, blood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but bro, he don't play for your team, so we don't care.
Let me ask you, bro. Like he's low hanging fruit because I knew what time it was. I just had to wait. Yeah, I had to wait for the right moment. And this summer, he's most likely gone. Right?
Yeah. You knew what time it was. Just like you knew that Chelsea were gonna finish above Man United as well. You knew that.
Bro, you know how technical.
And you knew that Enzo was gonna get more assists than Bruno. You knew that too.
Bro,
what else did you know? What else did you know?
Hey, bro, you knew that we're gonna finish 10th then? You knew that, yeah?
But I knew we were gonna put you man in a fucking blender.
You fucking knew that Scrotum was gonna leave halfway through this.
Brother, I knew you man was shit. I just didn't know. You man outdid yourselves.
Get out of here, bro. You were out here.
Brother, I knew you were shit, bro.
You. This is what I'm saying about you, bro. You're a scary guy.
I knew you were shit, Don, bro. You just didn't see it because you're too close.
You are scary, man.
You see when you see when you're having a shit, bro. If you sit in the smell for long enough, you don't smell it no more. And that's just what it is. That's done with Chelsea, bruv. Man, so close to Chelsea, yeah, that man can't smell it no more. That's all. You man are shit, bruv. What are you talking about?
Bro, you see one thing about you, bro. You see that year when we finished 4th, right? This guy was loving the way that Chelsea were playing, bro. Man was talking about, oh, look at this style of play. Look how elegant it is. Look at how you man are building. And that Santos guy looks cold. Are you man in the club?
He does. Now he plays for Man United. Looks even better. That red shirt, man.
All of a sudden, man's done a whole 180. Man's done a whole 180 and talking about these players like they're a pile of shit, bro. But all I'm gonna do is document, because what we saw last season.
Don, we're going to smash you to pieces, bro.
Let me finish. I've still got more questions about your club, and then we'll talk about other things. I've actually got more to talk about.
Your manager will probably get sacked, yeah, before the end of the season. We're gonna batter you.
All right, cool, mate. Document it again, bro. Thank you very much.
Document it. We're gonna smash you up.
Documented that again.
No rubbish.
Right? But all I'm saying is, bro, keep that energy, maintain that energy, bro. Because I love it when we're hated. Yeah, I love it when we're hated, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we have a little satin for man.
No rubbish, season. Man.
Yeah, we have a little satin for man this season. But don't worry, we'll talk about that in a sec.
You ain't got nothing for us.
Just to finish up on your,
just try to get back into Europe, my G. You ain't got nothing for us,
bro. Just to finish up on your. Listen, don't even try to talk about Europe. Because all you've known in the Champions League, since 2008 is pain, right?
Bro, you got nothing for us. Don't worry, bro.
Don't talk to me about Europe, bro.
You got nothing for us, bro.
What have you seen in there since 2008? A Europa League. I've seen that twice, Rants, if you didn't know. Huh?
That's great.
What's happened? You know what I mean?
Great.
Last time that you were in the Champions League in the final.
It's funny how Don started talking about this pre-season, yeah, but because Chelsea have probably lost half their games, you don't want to talk about it.
Bro, listen, your football dad was there on the bench.
Hey, bro, what are you saying? Well, you don't talk about pre-season no more.
Bro, your guy was getting smashed up by Messi.
No more.
No, we'll talk about that in a sec. But let me talk, bro, because you want to talk about Europe, yeah? Let me remind you what you
don't talk about pre-season no more.
Let me remind you. No, because let me remind you, bro. Last time you was in the Champions League, man, you finished bottom of your group. Don't forget that. Yeah? You finished bottom of your group. The last memory that you've got in the Champions League that you can actually smile about, bro, is being PSG away. The man are trying to say that Rashford, Jermaine Jackson is better than Mbappe, bro. Right? And then before that, it was Alex Ferguson looking like he needs a fucking defibrillator on the bench, bro. Right?
I hear you.
Taking up the place because Messi bashed him. Yeah? Big balls on that. Silva. You know, I'm not Silva, sorry, Villa. You know what I mean? You know those memories that you've seen in the Champions League, bro. You thought Rooney was going to do something when he scored that goal? No. Those guys are on other plans, right? Since the last time, bro, since you last saw the Champions League Rants, yeah, I've seen it twice, bro.
Hey, Don, do you want to get back to talking about football right now, bro? Like we're going down memory lane now because
I just had to fry you. I just had to fry you about that so you remember what you are.
There's no fries, bro. I'll be honest. There's no fries, bro. There's no.
So now you tell me about your team right now. What is the weakest?
I've been telling you about my team right now. My team right now puts your team in the bin, blood. That's what I'm telling you.
You can believe that. You can believe that.
No,
right?
It's a fact.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you. We'll smash you up. If we play tomorrow, it would be nasty.
All right, cool, bro. Okay, that's fine. You can believe that. Now, answer me this.
I do believe that.
What is the weakest part of your team, bro? Tell us.
The weakest part of our team, as it stands, is probably left back.
Left back.
Yeah.
If you had to give it in sections, though. So you're looking at the midfield, you're looking at the attack, and you're looking at the defense. As a pack, what is the weakest part of your team, bro?
The midfield. I think we need one more.
You think the midfield's still the weakest part of your team?
I think we need one more, yeah.
You're not looking at your defense.
Our defense could be strength. Left back is defense. Left back is defense, mate.
So you're happy with your centre backs. You're happy with Maguire. You're happy with.
I think we've got enough. I think we've got enough. Enough
for what? So you think these guys will
be got enough for the season, bro? Like our defense is better than yours, innit, bro? So it's one of them ones. Again, man's asking me about my defense like it's not better than you. It's better than yours, bro. So again, like you see when man are doing this again, bro. Like if you're homeless, don't talk about my curtains, bro. Like it's fine.
I'm asking you.
Don't talk about my curtains, bro. Like you're sleeping on the pavement, bro. Like this is what we're doing.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. It took Rants just 1 minute to start deflecting.
Brother, I said left back first, bro.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the different parts of the pitch, right?
Brother,
what part of the pitch would you say is the weakest, bro, out of your team? Because I'm sorry, bro. Rants, what's your objective this season?
Brother, you're talking about our defense being weak, bro. Conceding goals ain't a problem for us. So I'm not looking at man.
I never said the defense is weak. I never said. Sorry? I asked you.
Bro, I don't have a problem with my defense, bro. Like, there's no significant weaknesses in my team. I'm not looking at my defense saying my defense ain't good enough. The midfield, yeah, even my midfield, if I knew, yeah, that I could keep everyone 100% fit for the whole season, I'm not even worried about my midfield either. Do you know what I'm saying? But because I know that we need to rotate because everyone's not going to play with no injuries and full energy, you need to have rotations. If I could push a button right now, and every player is going to be available for the whole season, I'm not looking at the midfield and saying the midfield's weak because we've still got Santos, we've still got Tielemans, still got Kobe, still got Bruno. If I know that them four were going to be available for every single game, yeah, I wouldn't be screaming and shouting saying, oh, the midfield's not good enough. The problem is I need one more just because I know the injuries happen. That's it, bro, because this ain't a video game. This ain't FIFA, blood. So I know that man, there's going to be times where man are not going to be available. So we have to look at it. When I look at left back, we need another left back. Because if Luke Shaw gets injured, we don't have cover, bro. We don't have natural cover.
No good.
He's not playing left back, bro. Carrick's got him as a winger, bro. And I like him as a utility player in the wide areas, bro. I like him. He should use him exactly the way we used to use Park. And I think that's how we're going to use him. In the away games, the more difficult games, we'll use him for his two-way playing experience, and bro, like he's just an absolute monster of an athlete, bro. So he's the kind of player that you play when you need a two-way player, bro. But against other teams that are going to sit back when you're playing against low blocks, you don't need to play him.
So what's your expectation then, yeah, with how you're seeing the squad being built and what you expect Ineos to do between now and the end of the window? Because you're very much an Ineos defender, bro. I see how you like to defend these guys.
I don't defend Ineos. I defend my football club.
Okay, but your Ineos are running your football club right now. You know
and they run it very well.
You like how they're running it. You like how they're building it, yeah? And you're happy with your defense. You're saying that there's no real weaknesses in your team.
No, they are building a good squad. That's what they're doing.
What's your target for next season then?
My target.
I believe that the league is open.
Top 3 finish and a trophy. That's my target. And if they exceed my expectations, which they could well do, then I'll be over the moon.
Are you expecting to compete with your squad?
Compete for what? What, the title?
The title, yes.
I expect to be there or thereabouts, and if we are, then we can see what happens. You know them ones. But top 3 for me is calm, bro. if we end up finishing second next season, yeah, and you can finish second and not challenge, bro, because I've seen United finish second and be like 15 points off or something like that. If we finish second or third and we lift the FA Cup and we have a good Champions League run, I'll be like, you know what, safe. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's see where the holes are in the team. Let's strengthen in the summer, and then we have to go push for it, bro. But I think we're one season away, yeah, from challenging for the title. But if we did fuck around and end up challenging next season, I won't be surprised either. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not putting that expectation on it.
But don't you think that this is a really good time? Yeah. In fact, it might even be a fast track thing, because at this stage, you're probably looking at it thinking, yo, maybe it's a little bit too early. But is it a little bit too early though, Rants? Because I'm seeing a lot of people keep talking about Arsenal as the clear favourites. And I'm like,
nah, done.
Bored of it.
Done. Look, what we need to do, yeah? What we need to do, you see, when we're having these conversations, we need to talk about, yeah, what I expect, what I think could happen, because there's always a possibility. Arsenal are not clear favourites for me. They're not. Because the thing is, when you look at Arsenal, yeah, they didn't play well for large spells of last season, yeah, but they were getting over the line, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you see in life, when you just keep getting over the line, at some point, yeah, your luck runs out, innit? And it's one of them things where, considering, yeah, they won the league last season, man wasn't afraid of them then, and I'm certainly not afraid of them now. And yeah, they brought in Bruno Guimaraes, but all he's done is he's added a bit more physicality to their midfield. That's great. They're a physical team.
More GNA from the midfield too.
Yeah, but not loads, bro. Like, Bruno G is not known for scoring goals. He will contribute, of course. However, like, they've brought in somebody, yeah, to basically sit in a way, because Declan does the box-to-box thing. Do you know what I'm saying? But they've added physicality to their midfield. They want that, bro. That's it. Do you get what I'm saying?
But this is what I'm saying though, because I feel like right now I don't feel like United are far from actually competing. Yeah?
No, but bro, we're not. They might not win
the league, but I don't think you're far from competing. And
I'm gonna put it to you like this, yeah. At our best, yeah, we can beat anyone in this league. I know that, but that's not what it's about. It's not about that. It's about what you can consistently do, week in, week out. Injuries, who do you replace these players with? The reason why Arsenal got over the line, yeah, is because, yeah, they bought 8 players in last summer. You do know that? 8. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they will cover the lot.
But this is what I'm saying. So what they did was, when they had players missing, they were able to fill in the gaps and still win.
Maintain.
You know, the ones there. Gyökeres not available, cool, we can play Marino. Or Havertz not available, we can do this. Jesus was out, do you know what I'm saying? And they were just moving people. Saka had this little problem, put Noni in. And what they did was, they were able to jig things around and still get results.
Keep clogging
That's
the wheel.
all it was, just keep it ticking over. It's to be seen if Man United get 5 or 6 injuries in the season, yeah, are the players that we're replacing these players with good enough to keep the consistency and still get us the points? If they do, if they do, then we're in with a chance. However, we don't know yet. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's the beauty of it.
That's why I'm not saying you should be challenging, Don, because I don't know, innit? I can't speak on something that they haven't shown me yet.
I get that, bro. And that's the beauty of it, bro. Because end of the day, I feel like the only thing I keep hearing right now, why apparently they're clear favourites, is because they've got the same manager, they've had the same players, they've had a little bit more stability. I get that to an extent, bro. But end of the day, just because you've got the same manager, just because you've got more stability, doesn't mean that you're a complete team that I should be scared of, bro.
No, but they're not. But they've shown over the last 4 years that they can consistently be there or thereabouts. That's the reason why. They are favourites by default. Okay, 3 then.
3 years, right? But end of the day, I get it. They've got experience of competing. I do get that, bro. But I'm just saying, yeah, with their team, they have a lot to sort out, just like everyone else, bro. Do you get it? If I'm telling you now, if Arsenal go into the season next year, bro, and they manage to win it the same way that they won it last year, where their attack is shit.
No, they're not. If they attack the way they attacked last season, they'll finish 3rd.
And they managed to get over the line. That means that everyone else just got worse, bro. Right? That means that Chelsea didn't improve. That means that Chelsea didn't improve. That means that Liverpool got worse. That means that Man United got worse. That means that Man City got worse, and they're the only team that improved. That's what that means. Because I'm sorry, bro. You shouldn't be watching how they were playing and the sort of attackers that they had. Bro, a title-winning team, Rants, and they can't name a single player in their attack.
No, bro, listen, Don, everything you're saying, I've said before. I agree, bro. Their attack is so trash here, bro. I wouldn't take a single player from them. It's that rubbish.
No,
Do you know what I'm saying? It's crap, bro. Like, man seeing Gyökeres doing these phantom back heels and that in preseason. Man is saying it's only preseason. He's junk, bro. That man bought 8 players last window and 6 of them were duds.
Bro.
Like, even Eze's a dud. But no one's talking about Eze being a dud because they won the league, innit? We have to keep it up.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, for me, when people are saying they're the clear favorites, I don't agree with it, bro.
They're not, but they have to be wide open. Based on, the fact that they're the champions, and they got to a Champions League final. The only right thing to say, especially with Pep leaving and Liverpool having as bad a season as they had and having a new manager, just because they're the most stable side in the league, by default, they become the clear favourites.
Yeah, I wouldn't say clear favourites. They just become favourites on paper. They become favourites on paper. But when you actually... But we know that paper doesn't play football. When you actually break things down, I'm sorry, bro. Like, they need to... Bro, they've gone from... looking at Rodgers, their main target got swooped by my club. Yeah. They looked at Vinny. That was never happening. That was just,
it wasn't.
We tried. You know, the ones there. Now I'm seeing them kind of scrambling around. They're looking at potentially Neto. You know what I'm saying? Apparently they might be in for Barcola as well. Like, I don't really see them paying the mad thing for Barcola. That's why I'm hoping.
But even if they got Barcola, I'm still not worried about them in terms of head-to-heads. But they don't have to beat us to win the league.
And on top of that, bro, they've got Gyökeres, who most of the fan base want out of that club.
Yeah, he's cheap.
This guy was factually their best attacker last season, and they still want him gone. That goes to show you how poor their attack was. Okay, cool. Sol's, right now some of them they're liking him and that, but like you said, in the Prem, we're yet to see it. And we've literally, watched Trossard, one of their most annoying players, popping up with so many clutch goals. He's gone, right? He is gone. They haven't got Saliba. They're not gonna have Saliba for months, right? Man are gonna tell me, they got Mascara there. Even if they go bring Ezri and these sort of guys, bro, it's not Saliba over a sustained period of time. It's really not. You know what I mean? So with them, it could go 2 ways, bro. It could go in a way where we're looking at them and they're just not really getting it together. They have a slow start. We could be looking at the season and saying, last season took a lot out of Arsenal because they went far in the Champions League. Yeah, they went far in the Champions League. They went far in the Prem. They won it. They went far in the FA Cup.
And then in the World Cup, a few of their players have been carrying stuff as well. Exactly,
bro. So when you look at the energy just in that camp, it's completely different to the energy going into the season last summer. Remember last summer, they were energetic, bro. You know what I'm saying? They went and boosted their squad as well. Whereas now I'm looking at it thinking, bro, Rice is taking painkillers in his back. Yeah, we don't know how long he's going to be able to survive for the rest of the season. And he was key last season. Saka is crooks from of mice and men as it stands, bro. Right? Because he needs some ointment for his back. He needs some ointment for his ankle, for his hammy, for his Achilles. Bare problems are going on that side, right? Saliba, again, back problems. That man's been managing for a long time. Even when he does come back, Rants, bro, back injuries it's not a joke.
You're correct.
That shit is uncomfortable. So I'm sorry, there is a few adverse things that I'm looking at here, as well as their style of play. Bruno, cool. I think Bruno's a very good signing. I put a video out on my channel. Very good signing. I think he'll do well for them. I think he'll add more GNA to their midfield, which they've been missing. I think he'll help win them games, leadership, and all of these things. I get all of that, bro. But do I think that Bruno by himself is enough to go and win them the league now? And say,
no, it's not, bro. No. But again, everyone else has to do what they need to do. Arsenal won the league last season because everyone else wasn't good enough, bro. That's a fact. And we need to see everyone else in the league pick it up. Until they do, Arsenal are the favourites by default.
You know what Staffy said to me? Because I'm not even going to steal his flow right now. Staffy said to me the other day on the phone, this is the season of coaching. Yeah? This is the season of coaching. Because I saw Slot come into this league, because last time you were saying, the same things you're saying now you could apply to it then, with Arteta competed, 2 years before Slot came in. Slot came in and he out-coached this guy. By November, October, November, I was telling Liverpool fans, you man are winning the league already because I'd seen enough, right? The second half of the season, they didn't even really need to do a mad thing because they won it in the first half of the season. Why? Because he came in, he got rid of the chaos football that Klopp was doing, started to control it a little bit more.
Yeah, he just stabilized things a little bit. Yeah,
he changed things, and their style of play was good to watch, and their defense was good. They had a star player up front with Salah. They won the league. So there's so many unknowns about Iriola, about Alonso, about what's his name, Michael Carrick as well.
I think Carrick is the least of the unknowns, because we've had Carrick for more than half the season last season, and man, I've seen what he can do, and we seem to be picking up where we left off. And he accumulated the most points when he came in there, scored the most goals as well. Like, he's starting to show what he can do, bro. And I believe that we've just picked up where we've left off from last season. So I don't think there's unknowns. I think that he's being overlooked because his name alone doesn't match up with the other names. That's all it is, bro. But let me
rephrase, innit? I mean, when I say unknowns, I'm talking about Carrick managing Champions League football as well as and now he's got the pressure of actually being the manager. Do you get? Whereas before it was like, well, let me just go in there. It's a win-win. If I don't get the job, someone else will come for me because I've been at Man United. If I do get the job, I get to stay. You know. And right now, if I'm a United fan, I don't think that squad has enough in there to go and win the league, right? Because I just feel like injuries will happen naturally, bro. Fatigue will happen naturally, bro. Right?
I agree. But we have seen in some seasons where teams just get fortunate with injuries and they don't get them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like Liverpool, bro. That style of play, the style of play that you want to play now where you're controlling the game, you're having players doing less running, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not just running for the ball like what we did with Poch. It's now controlled. You're gonna have.
And also that style of play is easier to interchange players and take one out and put one in. When you're controlling games, it's easier to give people minutes, bro. When you're chasing games, you kind of don't want to make changes. Do you know what I'm saying? So
exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The style of play is definitely helping.
The style of play. You know, you're looking at Alonso right now. Again, I'm not saying Chelsea are gonna go win the league, but one game a week, with a lot of the players that I'm seeing we've got in the attack. Obviously, the midfield, we got rid of Santos. I feel like we'll probably sign another midfielder. But this three at the back, Rants, I can't lie, bro. I've been running from it because I've told you before. I don't like three at the back.
I told you he's going to play free. That's his go-to.
Bro, but the thing is, it fits our team best. I just have to be real.
It does. Because you don't have a good centre-back pairing, so you might as well play free. Exactly,
bro. And we've got Lacroix. Lacroix, it should be easier for him to actually come into the team in that setup because he's used to playing free at the back. Right? We're bringing in Chavaria. Yeah, Chavaria is a left back. When you watch this guy, Rants, bro, you think Cucurella's the busy bee. You're gonna see what this guy's on, bro. This guy reminds me of Robertson. His crossing might not be as good as Robertson, but he's that type of player that's up and down, and he knows how to defend as well, bro. You know what I'm saying? Palestra. Bro, I don't know if you've watched much of this guy yet. Have you managed to catch any of the games yet?
I haven't, but I've seen Matisse eulogizing over this guy. Apparently, he's supposed to be decent.
He is an orthodox unicorn, just a unique player, bro. Like, I'm looking at him and I'm like, what are you, bro? I can't work out what you are, right? And I even told you last time, I said, bruv, this guy used to play as a midfielder, yeah? He used to play as a midfielder and he stopped playing in the midfield from when he was 17. And he is so good at pinning.
He's got the foundation, the technical foundation.
He's got the technical foundation. We saw him the other day against Milan play left back, and bro, you wouldn't even know that he played right back the other day. He can play both sides, comfortable on both feet. He's 6'1", 6'2", right?
Is he playing wing back?
Yeah, he plays as a wing back. Yeah, he takes you inside, he takes you outside. He can cross the ball. He don't know if he's going to use his left foot or his right foot to change the angle of where to whip in the ball. Right?
He's relentless, right, but he's left-footed.
Bro, I don't know what foot he is. He's both-footed. I don't know what foot he is, bro. He's that good with both feet, right? But he is a problem because him and Chavaria are the type of profile that are going to be pinning back a lot of teams. Because I was even saying to Matisse the other day, if you look at the big six, right? There isn't a single big six team that plays free at the back with the wing backs. Yeah?
No, it's true. It's true. And the way that he plays it as well, he plays it a very attacking version. It's not a defensive 3-4-3 at all, bro. It's very attacking, bro. That's what I did like about his team. The one thing I'll say is he leaves a lot of space in behind, innit? Like,
Well, yeah,
so
naturally, that's the thing, though, isn't it? Like, if you're gonna play the wing backs, bro, you're gonna have to try and track back, but that's where you have to trust your right centre back to be able to
yeah,
cover the gaps, right?
agreed. Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's so, bro, he's so good on the ball, and like I said, it comes from him playing as a midfielder. He might not have been good enough to play there as a starter.
Yeah, but that's a lot of fullbacks are that,
lot.
man. That doesn't mean anything. If he can play, he can play. You get me?
Yeah, but I'm saying you can see that he was clearly a midfielder because he don't really play like a typical fullback, if that makes sense. He's very good on the ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're looking at that. The midfield pivot, I don't know what it's gonna be. Is Enzo gonna stay? If he's gonna stay,
I think Enzo surely has to stay now. You would think that there's not a lot of time left to replace him, and also there doesn't seem to be a big queue for him either. Like, so
I mean, there's teams interested, but they don't want to pay the bread.
That's what it is. They're not interested enough. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, interested is one thing, but I'm only interested at a certain price. That means nobody wants you like that.
Exactly, bro. So I feel like, look, Enzo, he had every right to, you know, be disgruntled with what's going on at the club because we all are as fans, right? He came at the start of the project, bro. Man came when he was 21. He's now 25 ranks. Football don't wait for no one, you know. Your age don't go down when you're playing football. It goes up. Yeah. And he's in his prime right now, scoring goals, getting assists. Man's having nothing to show for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, him, I feel like now where he's looking at some of the things that we're doing, going down a different route, for example, bringing in Welbeck, bringing in Henderson. Again, you know what I think of him on the pitch? I don't want to see him on the pitch like that. Off the pitch. Yeah,
but you know why he's been brought in? He's been brought in for other things. Exactly.
Super nanny. I called him a super nanny. That's what he is. Yeah. Henderson, super nanny to help bridge that gap between Xabi and the players. No problem. Henderson on the pitch, I don't want to be seeing that. Maybe just the cup games, you know, against Grimsby and these sort of teams and that. Then you can play my man, in certain games. Cool. But in the Prem, I want to be seeing hopefully Lavia can stay fit and these sort of man. I don't know who else is going to come in, but apparently we're looking at another midfielder. Yeah. And in the back, like I've already told you, bro, Lacroix, I think will help stabilize us. I'm just looking at how we're building this squad right now. And it's very streamlined. Yeah. It's not, just go by that guy and make it work. It's very much, Xabi, this is your team. You build it. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel like we're going to have a good season because we're building a team that fits how the manager wants to play, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And we're yet to see Rodgers come back. Enzo's not come back as of yet. Pre-season's been a bit up and down, like certain games we've looked open, but then again, bro, certain games we're playing guys like Tosin, and we know Tosin's about to leave. You know what I mean? You know, yesterday we played some team, I think they're the Malaysian champions. We drew with them. But if you look at the team that played, it was very much mismatch, bro. Gittins playing left wing back and that, like, pre-season's all about trying, innit? Trial and error. See what works, see what doesn't, fitness, all of these things. So I'm not really taking too much into it, right? But the game that impressed me the most was the Milan game. And that is where we actually saw the shape that I think Xabi will probably play in it, the back three. You know what I'm saying? So I think Chelsea, bro, listen, a few more signings. I think we can be a problem, bro. One game a week, bro. Just to focus on the league. I think we can be a problem, bro. Honestly, man.
I hear it, bro. It's yet to be seen. I'm not really sure what you man are gonna do in it. I'm also not sure how much of an advantage the one game a week thing is, bro. To be honest, like I feel like that advantage gets overblown in it. It's one of them ones where when it comes to match rhythm, you want to be playing games, innit? Like you want to be playing. And when you're playing less games and less players are getting less minutes, it's harder for players to get sharper because they're not getting the required time and stuff like that. The only good thing about the one game a week is that with a new manager, you're going to get more time on the training ground. Do you know what I'm saying? So if he does survive this season and he's there next season, I think you'll be seeing the benefits of the one game a season next season. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you would have had the extra time on the training ground to implement what he wants to implement. So by the time next season comes, if you are in Europe and you're playing more games, then you're going to see the benefit. Then
you know it is, Rants. Yeah, you make a very fair point because I've always said Man City won a lot during their time, in their prime, because they were consistently playing games, so it keeps your body warm. But in the context of Chelsea, bro, this is just a Chelsea, right? Related. We have not seen this team rest in a long time. Last season, a lot of these guys were tired by December, Rants, because obviously the Club World Cup. And if you remember the Club World Cup, bro, we only had 2 games before the season started. usually start of the season, everyone's rusty at the beginning, usually. And then from like, I'll probably say October is when teams start to really get into the swing of things, right? So for me, just looking at it from the context of how much football these guys have played and not really had much rest, I feel like they'll just be a little bit more recharged. Yes, they might not have the midweek games to keep them ticking, but I just feel like more rest will benefit these guys right now because a lot of them have been playing a lot of football, bro. Yeah. Cole Palmer, the whole time Palmer's been at Chelsea, bro. Man went from never playing to playing all the time. Yeah. All the time. Every single game, man's playing, bro. You're looking at Caicedo. Caicedo's barely had no rest since he's been at Chelsea. Yeah. Enzo, bro. Enzo's been playing all the time. You know what I mean? So I just feel like for Chelsea, this is exclusive to Chelsea because of what's been going on recently with these guys. I feel like that one game a week will actually benefit the squad in terms of the fitness because we're just gonna have less games to play, which means that these guys can stay fresher. You know what I mean? That's how I'm kind of looking at it. Now, that doesn't mean that I want one game a week forever, bro. Of course not. But I'm just saying that in the context of next season, I would rather that. That's why I'm happy, bro.
Well, boy, it's one of them ones where you need to get Champions League next season. Because if you don't, he's getting sacked.
Bro, when João Pedro didn't get called up, I wasn't even burning. I'm like, bro, that's their loss. When Cole Palmer didn't go, I said already he didn't deserve to go. Morgan Gibbs-White should have been there. I was more thinking about Chelsea. I'm thinking, bro, Pedro and Palmer are going to be there from the beginning of pre-season. Do you know how key that is? Yeah? Do you know how key that is? The last time that... When was Palmer fit here from the beginning, bro? I think in Maresca's first season, that's the last time he was here from the beginning. Because when we signed Palmer with Poch, he joined on the last day of the window. Yeah? He joined at the end of the window, bro. So he didn't have a pre-season with Chelsea. He just came straight into it. You know what I'm saying? So end of the day, bro, like people like Palmer, you know, Esteval, for me, is going to feel like a new signing because we didn't really see him consistently last season. Quender's actually having a good pre-season too. I just hope that he can stay fit. You know what I'm saying? But what we really need right now, yeah, is a guy who's like I'll probably say even like a Matic type profile to just sit in that pivot next to Caicedo and allow Caicedo to be more free. Yeah? Because when Lavia's there, Caicedo's more free. Because, bro, look at you see the goal he scored, bro, the other day? The tech.
Yeah,
outside the box.
Yeah, it was
Like,
decent.
bro,
It was decent still. I don't know what the keeper was doing, you know what I mean? But I thought it was a decent finish.
Broski, man took it on the volley and did a travella on the volley. Like, what were we doing? It wasn't decent. It was fucking elite. Right?
Decent. I thought the goalkeeping was a bit treacherous, but I thought it was a good finish.
Well, but what do you expect when the ball's going away from you and there's bare bodies in your face? You're going to see the ball late, right? The ball went away from the goalkeeper. That was class. And that is, you see how you said earlier about Mainu, you feel like Mainu further up the pitch can offer more? That's how I feel about Caicedo too. I feel like Caicedo further up the pitch will offer us more, bro. Yeah? Assists, because the guy's creativity is so underrated. I don't know why people think he's just some destroyer. This guy can fucking play. Yeah?
He can.
The shooting from Caicedo is not a joke, right? You're getting at least 5 goals from the midfield from that guy and 5 assists. That's 10 GA from one midfielder, bro. That's away from Palmer. That's away from Rodgers. That's away from Esteval. That's away from João Pedro. Yeah. So I'm just trying to make sure, Rants, yeah, that we're outscoring most of these teams. That's the main thing. You don't need the best defense to win the league. That's where these.
No, I hear that, but the problem is you're talking about outscoring teams and that, bro. Your attack's atrocious.
Our attack isn't atrocious, man. What are you doing here, man? It's not atrocious. It was shit last season for, I'll probably say half the season, but bro, it's not atrocious. You're telling me João Pedro is atrocious? You're telling me Esteban is atrocious?
Sorry?
Quender's atrocious? Palmer's atrocious?
Man, talking about Quender, bro. Quender's a fucking wingback, bro. We're not doing this Quender stuff, bro.
Quender's not a wingback, man. Stop this.
We're not doing this Quender stuff, man. In this formation, he's playing wingback, bro.
He's atrocious in our attack.
He's playing wingback. He's playing wingback in this system, bro.
Who's atrocious in our attack?
Brother, your only attackers, yeah, that man's rating, yeah, is João Pedro. Obviously, I rate what Esteval can be, but again, it's what he can be, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not what he has been because he ain't done nothing yet. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you said our attack is atrocious. So right now,
but it is though. Like, bro, attack, yeah, that's an umbrella term. Do you know what I mean? So it's everyone together. Like when you put them all together, it stinks, mate. Do you know what I mean? But you know what, like, bro, enjoy your season, mate.
Yeah, but I want to know who's atrocious in our attack because Shirley's gone. Yeah, Shirley's gone, mate. So you're gonna go to the.
I hear it. Like, the brother's got Gittins, Mudryk, Neto. A man's talking about his attack. These guys they're peasants.
Gibbs actually had a good preseason, to be fair to him.
Brother, Gittins is trash, man.
And Modric could probably get loaned. We've got Rodgers on that side now too. Is Rodgers atrocious?
Rodgers ain't atrocious, yeah. Rodgers ain't atrocious. Rodgers is just, he's good. That's it, just good.
So you don't feel like he will improve our attack?
Brother, listen. If you knew how unbothered I was by Rodgers, I wanted him to go to Arsenal, bro. Because I'm thinking, you know what? Like, I hate Arsenal. I think it's a good signing. I wanted Arsenal to spend 100 million on him because he's meaty. That's what I wanted. I was disappointed. I wanted him to go to Arsenal, bro, because he definitely just don't take them nowhere. Like he just.
So you think? So you think?
I think Rodgers is so basic, like.
Rodgers doesn't improve Chelsea then, yeah?
Bro, it's not hard to improve your team. You had fucking Garnacho there. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you still said that our attack is atrocious. That's your takes.
Your attack stinks, bro. Like, collectively, your attack stinks.
Okay, so Rodgers won't improve our attack then.
Bro, listen. None of this matters. None of this matters. None of it matters. None of it matters.
It does, because you need to be held accountable. Yeah.
No, none of it matters. Yeah, we're gonna see throughout the season when you guys struggle to qualify for Europe. Yeah, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna have a debrief.
Bro, you need to be held accountable.
That's what we're gonna do.
So basically, yes or no, Rants. Will Rodgers improve Chelsea's attack? Yes or no?
Yes, because he's replacing Garnacho. I would improve your attack.
Bro, you're doing this. You're doing this backhanded compliment. Oh yeah,
no, but it's true though. Your attack was so shit. How could you not improve that attack? That's crazy,
bro. This guy has been one of the most what's the word? One of the best.
Don, yeah. Hey, Don, listen, yeah. Bro, listen. If you're outside, yeah, and you're homeless, yeah. If you're homeless
you're moving mad,
and you've got no shoes, yeah, and you're a size 8, and I give you a size 10 pair of shoes, yeah. You're wearing the size 10s, bro, and it's changing your life, bro, because you was barefoot before you met me. So you wear the size 10s and you pretend they fit, bro. So it is what it is, innit? Just because you got Rodgers, yeah, that don't mean he's good. It just means he's better than being barefoot, bro. Like, take the size 10s, bro. That's it.
Okay. All right.
He's not even a winger.
I've got what I've needed for now anyway. You're doing a lot of trigonometry with that.
He's not even a winger, man.
So Pedro,
bro, listen, you should sign Gordon so he can cross the ball to Gordon, because that was man's only contribution in the whole World Cup. I've just told you
that the three at the back team is what I think will
rubbish, mate. Rubbish. Rodgers
ain't gonna play left wing. Rodgers ain't gonna play left wing in the three at the back, mate.
Bro, it doesn't matter what he's gonna play. It doesn't matter what he's gonna play, Don.
Right? And when they play, when we play you, man, ref cam is gonna be available again.
Man said when you play, don't even do that.
You remember? Hold on.
Don't even do that.
Let me just ask you something, bro. Do you remember ref cam at Villa Park last season? What Rodgers did in ref cam? You remember? Have you forgotten?
Don, we're packing you in, bro. I don't know.
The best signing.
Don, we are packing you in, bro.
The best signing that you made.
You see Tosin and Colwell and them, man. We're packing you in, bro. Just remember I told you that. It's fine. We're packing you in. Don't worry. You're getting packed in, mate.
What did Rodgers do to Lamans, bro? Simple question.
Brother, you're getting packed in. That's it.
What did Rodgers do to Lamans, bro?
All of this talk to get packed in, because that's what you get packed in. I promise.
This guy. You're funny, bro. You're funny, bro.
The ref's not going to be able to save you. We're packing you in.
Did the ref save you last time when Rodgers?
Brother, you're getting packed in. You see with that defense and that goalkeeper, you're getting packed in, bro.
Our defense is rubbish as well. Then
you're getting packed in, bro. Sanchez, Tosin, fucking all them packed in. I promise.
Tosin won't be here, bro. Tosin won't be here.
Packed in.
Tosin won't be here, bro.
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter.
Let's move on to the next person. So João Pedro
getting packed in, bro. Listen, João Pedro is one of your players that I actually rate. Caicedo, I rate. Reece James, I rate. Cucurella, I rated. Don't play for you no more. So we got João Pedro. We got Reece James. We're
talking about the attack.
Caicedo.
You don't rate Palmer. You don't rate Palmer no more. You don't like Palmer no more.
Yeah, I like Cole Palmer. I like him. He hasn't been good, but I like him.
Is he gonna be bad?
I like Esteval because he looks like he's got something, but he still ain't shown. That's it. Them 5. Cool. Everyone else, the jury's out, mate. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you better shit done. Allow it.
I got exactly what I needed, bro.
You man are rubbish, bro. Listen, bro. When we pack you in, Don, I swear down, it's gonna be so sensational. Packed in, mate.
Yeah. Nah, it's calm, bro. I got exactly what I needed from you.
Packed
yeah?
in.
Let's see. Let's see.
Rubbish.
Let's see how you move. Packing you in, mate. How you move the goalpost this season.
We took your second best midfielder safe.
We did. Is that what you think? Is that what you think?
I know.
Yeah. Don't let me get nasty. Don't let me get nasty.
You still relying on Enzo, yeah? All right, cool. Bro, good luck with that.
Don't let me get
good
nasty.
Luck with that. You still relying on Enzo, Don?
Bro, don't let me get nasty.
Hey, Don, you still relying on Enzo? Yes or no? You still relying on Enzo?
Let me tell you something.
Let me know though.
Don't let me
still
get
relying on Enzo? Let me know.
Don't let me get nasty, bro. Because
brother, you still relying on Enzo? Let me know, bro.
You wanna go there? Huh?
Let me know. Let me know.
If I told you Santos has been looking like Rikishi on the pitch, what are you gonna say then?
Know, brother. Let me know.
If I told you Santos has been looking like Rikishi, what are you gonna say then?
Let me know, bruv.
Huh? Why is he looking like Nobi on the pitch, bro?
Let me know.
What's going on there? Huh?
Let me know.
Rikishi, like Brazilian
Rikishi.
Relying
on Enzo. Let me know, please.
We're not feeding him over there, bro. Stop feeding him too much water, bro.
Let me know.
You know what I mean?
I'm asking you, bro. I just want to know. Answer the question. I just want to know.
Nah, bro.
I just want to know because,
bro, I didn't want to do this to Andre,
bro.
I didn't want to do this to Andre.
We're looking like
a Marga out there. You can't be talking like this, bro.
You see, you see this Xabi Alonso, yeah, wing back thing that these men think is gonna work, brother. Let's wait in it. Let's wait and see in it because, bro, we're a few Chelsea losses away from Matisse's glasses, yeah, steaming up. Can't see nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? Man, gonna have to turn on the AC and that to clear his glasses and that, bro. Hey, bro, we're only a couple losses away, you know.
Bro, listen,
this is what I understand because, bro, this euphoria from these Chelsea fans, yeah, and bro, they ain't even had a preseason where they should even be excited because the preseason's been meaty. All things equal, it's been a meaty preseason and they're giving it large. When they get rolled over a couple times in the league, you're gonna start to see, oh, rah, like that kind of free at the back work, and then you're gonna start hearing all that.
Yeah,
you're gonna start hearing all that when the car gets corked.
We'll see, bro. Because me, I'm not doing. I'll be real. I'm not doing too much defending of this team. I'm just letting you yap away. Yeah, I'm letting you yap away, and then you will be held accountable. That's what I'm going to tell you, bro. And you know me,
we're packing you in, bro. There's no accountable. We're packing you in, bro.
All right, cool. You can say all of that. Yeah. But before I go, anyway, quickly. Before I go,
Don, we are packing you in, bro. I just, bro. When you sleep tonight, you're gonna hear my voice in your head, Don. We are packing you in. We're not worried about Chelsea.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not going back and forth with you about Man United and Chelsea right now, bro. The time will come for that. Yeah,
that's right. Because there's no comparisons. There's no competition. We can't do this.
You believe that, man? Enjoy your local third place. Enjoy your local Champions League.
You're not on our level. You're not on our level, bro.
I know you haven't seen. I know you haven't seen the new format of the new Champions League yet, so you know you're excited.
It's fine. We're about to go see it, bro. Do you know what I mean? You might worry. Put your feet up. Do you know what I mean? Enjoy the new schedule. Do you know what I mean? I heard it's light this time of year. Relax.
Very light, bro. Very light. Because I know that. I know come the end of next season. I know come the end of next season, you and I won't have a Champions League come the end of the season. I know that for a fact.
That's fine, innit? And we'll still finish above you.
Okay, that's fine. You think you're gonna finish above?
Fine. You got one game a week, bro. You're talking about what? You said you could challenge.
No, bro, you can think that. I'm not gonna try to change your opinion. You can believe.
We're packing you in, mate.
Yeah? That's what matters. All that matters is that you believe that, right? That's what matters. Yeah. Now Liverpool. Let's talk about Liverpool real quick before I go, bro. Right?
Sure.
Because they've still got Frimpong. I told you all the time, Rants. Frimpong, you can find that guy on Footy Addicts. Yeah. You can find him on Footy Addicts, bro. That guy found his way at Liverpool from a competition in a cereal box, bro. Yeah. Them things you look at the back, full park, free ride at full park, Alton Towers. It said free trial for Liverpool, bro, and he found it and he went. Yeah. That's how he got signed. They've got Bradley in reserve. They've got Van Dijk. Van Dijk's getting older, bro. These men still have Joe Gomez. I think Joe Gomez has been there now for 12 years, bro. Yeah.
Bro, Liverpool are awful, man. Man are saying, oh yeah, Iriola ball looks nice. Yeah, good luck, mate. You know what I mean? A couple injuries come with all that cross-country running. Them man are going to be down to their bare bones. Man are going to be seeing these reserves from Ireland and that they're going to be playing, bro. I'm here for it, bro.
Bro, he signed in 2015, bro. Yeah? I wasn't even in uni yet, blood. I wasn't even in uni when this guy signed for these man. Yeah? A funny story, I even played against Joe Gomez for County. Yeah, when I was playing for Newham, I played against Joe Gomez and Casey Palmer, right? He's still there. How is he still there? They've got Kirkes, they've got Simicas, right? They've got no DM. They haven't got a DM in that team apart from Endo, right?
Yeah, they're cooked, bro. Hey, you lot are in better nick than Liverpool, I'll be honest.
Bro, Iriola, if Iriola manages to get those guys top 4 as they are, right?
Nah, that's not happening. I reckon Liverpool going to finish like 6th or something.
Bro, Rants. And the thing is, what I'll be worried about as a Liverpool fan right now, yeah, is the fact that that guy likes it. You know how I said to you about Carrick likes to control and to press when it's right, yeah? Iriola is rock star blood, yeah? You need to be fit. You need to maintain fitness. You know what I'm saying? Because playing that football, a lot of those guys won't be able to survive, yeah? A lot of those guys won't be able to survive, bro. You know what I mean? And I look at their squad. Their squad is just, it's got so many holes everywhere.
They look awful. Out of all of the big 6, they look the worst. They look the worst.
You know what I mean? You're looking at Bukola, bro. You got people like Roms that are like, bro, I don't even want this guy. Rio's better. Yeah? Rio's better than Bukola. You know what I'm saying? And Rio is far from the completed article right now. Right? You know how much I like Rio, bro. It's in the ends. Yeah?
He's a good player.
Very good player. Right? But end of the day, from time that there's many Liverpool fans that are saying, yo, I think Rio's even better than this guy. That goes to show you that the talent pool is cooked, right?
Agreed.
The talent pool is cooked, bro. The last time they won the league, they had Salah. Who have they got up top right now that could replicate that? Maybe Isak, but we're yet to see Isak stay fit for them. And he's now in Iriola's system, where it's gone whole. You know what I mean? So with those guys, as it is right now, as of today, I haven't got them in my top 4, bro.
No, they're not there. They're not there.
I ain't got them in my top 4. I can't put them in my top 4. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah. So I keep seeing some people saying, yeah, I think Man City and Liverpool are probably the ones that want to compete against Arsenal. And I'm like, bro, you lot are just like, you're just saying words. You're just kind of saying, you're just saying things, and you're not actually deep in the situation, bro. Because Liverpool, I'm sorry, last season was shocking. Iriola's style of play needs to be implemented. Apparently, in their pre-season, they've still been first half FC, second half they've been poor, right? They've got a lot of work to do in that team. We don't know what's going to happen with McAllister. I've not seen any real links with any midfielders, any real midfielders. They're not even linked to Wharton. Yeah, Alisson's not what he was, right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, oh, bro, they're in trouble, bro. But I think honest Liverpool fans know that.
They know. You know what I mean? They know, bro. They're the team that I'm looking at, really. And I'm like, oh, bro, in order for you lot to compete, you're going to have to make like 3-4 signings right now, or keep your team fit. And you're going to be begging for guys like Wirtz, yeah? Because, bro, I'm telling you, you see Wirtz this season, I'm not being as lenient as what I was last year. Last year, I was a little bit lenient because I like Wirtz. I said, you know what? I'll give him benefit of the doubt. Slot ball, it weren't great. All of that, right? The team was shit. But next season, bro, I'm sorry. You can't sign that guy for the money that you did. And man's just, just hiding, pillow fort in front of goal. You got Dewsbury having a better season than him, right? And these sort of guys. You know what I'm saying? So Wirtz needs to rise. We need to see this guy actually being one of their game changers. Yeah?
I agree.
You know what I mean? So, bro, I'm telling you, Liverpool, boy, let me even see who their first game is, bro. Let me even go check that right now. Yeah? Liverpool fixtures right now. Let me go check that. They're playing Newcastle, yeah? Away.
What, the first game?
First game, bro. That's going to be interesting, mate.
Shit, boy.
Let me read their first. Let me read their first 2 games, innit? It'll be different. It'll be a different Newcastle team because they've got a new manager. I've heard good things about that Yaila guy. To be fair,
yeah, he's a good manager.
I've heard good things about him. Yeah, but Newcastle, bro, they're being rejected by Højbjerg, for God's sake. They're just
that's crazy. I saw that today, bro. No one don't want to live in Newcastle. It's mad, you know.
It's dark, bro. That's basically Scotland. No one ain't trying to go down there.
Man said they still got dial-up internet there, bro. No one don't want to live there, bro.
Bro, no one wants to live there. You know them ones there, yeah, where you get the milk at the front door in the morning, Rants. You ain't even go ask them. Straight out the cow. You know, they've got cows that walk the roads over there, bro.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Newcastle, Liverpool, they've got Newcastle, St. James Park. Then they've got Forest at home. And Forest have been a little bit of a bogey team against Liverpool recently. They've got Ipswich away, the 3rd game.
Right? Forest at home with Glasner in charge is a difficult game as well, bro. He's a good manager.
Difficult game, and they've just signed Diamonde. Diamonde will start for Liverpool, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair.
Then they've got Ipswich away, and you see when you catch these little teams at the beginning, that's when they've still got juice because they're excited to just be there. Yeah. And funny enough, when Ipswich last got promoted, that was their first game against Liverpool, bro, at their yard. And I remember that first half against Liverpool, they were cooking them. And then second half, Liverpool came into it. They've got them early again, right? Then they've got Fulham at home. Then they've got Bournemouth away. So Iriola's legit playing the team that he just left.
Yeah, that's not an easy start, bro. I just think over the course of the season, yeah, unless they sign about 5 players, yeah, they're gonna struggle because they've got no squad depth in any department. So they have probably the worst squad depth in the league at the moment.
Bro, it's actually dark.
Well, in the top 6, even not the league, but yeah, I'm talking about in the big 6. They've got the worst squad depth. They've got no real depth anywhere. So
where would you put them right now in terms of like finishing as of today? Obviously, the window's not done.
The highest, 6th. I can see them. That's the highest I see them finishing.
And you think Spurs finish above them?
Bro, Spurs have a better squad than them at the moment.
Their attack though, Spurs' attack's cooked, man.
Yeah, but Liverpool's attack shit as well, though.
I know, but
do you get what I'm saying? Like, remember, they've got Kudus. They've got, obviously, we don't know what Kudus is gonna look like. We don't know what Kulusevski's gonna look like. And I think they're signing Savio or something like that. We don't know, innit? But based on what I see them doing,
they're looking at Gakpo. Ironically, they're looking at Gakpo.
But Liverpool apparently aren't going to let Gakpo go because they don't have no depth in attack. So unless they find a replacement for Gakpo, they're not going to let him go because
they're signing Mbaye. They want to sign Mbaye, innit? Mbaye and Barcola.
Yeah, because they want 2 because to let one go. Do you get what I'm saying? Because Barcola is the Mo Salah replacement, so they still need another one. So
I think Barcola will probably be on the left, bro.
Yeah, he will, but he's the Mo Salah replacement in terms of he's the marquee.
Okay, yeah, okay, I get what you mean. Okay, yeah. But on the right, they've got that Munoz guy, and then Mbaye. I mean, Mbaye played against you the other day. Were you impressed?
I like him. I think he's good. I would sign him. I think he's very good.
Yeah, I think they'll probably sign him as well. He
comes a lot. PSG are gonna sell them both.
I think they probably will, man. I think they probably will because they're looking at they're signing that new guy in it from who is it? Is it God? I forgot my man's name. I think it starts with a G. They're signing him. Who else are they looking at as well, bro? PSG. There's another winger that they're looking at. They've got Doué, Dembele. There's a winger that they're about to sign, bro. Let me go see. Gots. That's it. Gots.
Are they signing him? That young. Yeah, he looks decent still. I think he'll do well in that league, innit? Like, I've seen shouts for him to come to the Prem. I don't think he's Prem ready, but he'll do well there.
They just signed Klute as well. Exactly. And they're about to sign Torres. So I can see them selling both of them because Mbaye, bro, he's looking at.
You're right, actually. They might sell them both, but I don't think they'll sell them both to Liverpool, is what I'm saying.
Easy transaction, bro. Easy transaction.
No, it is. But either way, Liverpool, I'm just. Brother, I can't lie. I'm just not rating them. Like their defense and their midfield's crap, so it doesn't even matter what they're.
You're looking at like their team's just not balanced.
It's rubbish, bro. Like I'll be honest, yeah. McAllister I don't rate like that. I like Gravenberch. I think he's very technical, but he's not a 6.
He was shit.
Still got Endo. Do you know what I mean? They still got Endo. Soboslai is a good player, but he's like, bro. If you're building your midfield around Sobo, yeah, like. Your midfield's meaty. Like I think he's a good player, but if he's one of the main guys in your midfield's kind of shit, innit? Like that's the reality. Like he's a rotational player. Like that's what he is. If he's a main guy in your midfield sucks.
They don't even know what's going on with Jones as well, bro. Inter Milan won him, but they're violating with how much they're putting down. You know what I'm saying, bro? So, bro, if Iriola smashes it this season, I'll give him even more credit because I'm looking out. FSG are moving. They're putting out rumors right now about Bezos wants to buy a stake in their club. And
they said that there's a consortium that are buying they're buying a minority stake in Liverpool, blood. So what that sounds like is the Liverpool owners just want more people to put money in because they want more money. Do you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean anything, but minority stake don't mean nothing. All that means is they're getting a cash injection from man outside, similar to what we got. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's similar to Ineos. It doesn't necessarily change anything. All it means is that they've got more Americans coming in to milk their club. That's all it means. Yeah, it doesn't mean that they're just going to start spending their money. It doesn't mean that.
Yeah, they've literally got no control of any decisions at the club. It's just more, oh, what, you want to help us a little bit? Investment, yeah?
That's what it is. That's all it is, man. People are thinking, oh, yeah, my man's going to come in and invest his billions in football. No way, blood. Like, that's not happening. These men are just seeing it as another little thing where they can make dividends and little like another cash flow thing, innit? Like it's nothing. It doesn't matter.
No, 100, bro. No, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, Liverpool. I'm watching those guys closely, man. I think Spurs. Spurs, they started really well. Like their midfield is you know, the way they're building their midfield, I like it. But their attack is cooked as well, bruv. Like they need to sort out that attack. That's why I don't think they can compete as they are. I told Tobes on Big Six, bro, like at the start of the summer, I said, bro, you man are signing players that teams that want to compete want to sign too. So you can't try to run away from the expectation of wanting to compete.
Is that Spurs?
Yeah, I said, bro, with 1 game a week, I said, bro, you man should be signing players right now. Yeah, bro, Spurs have the manager right now, De Zerbi, right? They've got London. Yes, Tottenham are smaller in comparison to the rest of us, Rants. But if they were really ambitious, they would go get shit done, right? And build that attack and say, you know what? Fuck it, let's go for it. The worst that's going to happen if we go for it is we'll get top 4. But let's actually go for it. Because like I've said to you, bro, the league is wide open. Yeah? I like their Van de Ven, I like Van Hecke. They've signed Senesi for depth as well, right? Their midfield, they've got Fernandez, they've got Tonali. You know what I mean? They've got obviously Madison, bro. That guy, they need to get another 10 as well because he's been injured for a bit. Yeah, he's already been put to the side after coming back because he was laid off for a long time. You can't depend on Simmons right now, so they still need an attacking midfielder, right? Then you look at their attack; it's like
I don't think they can, bro. My honest opinion is I think that they got excited too early and they overspent on Fernandez and Tonali, and now. You get me? Now they need to sort out their attack. I just don't think the bread's there like that, bro. That's why they're taking so long.
You know, it is. I feel like there's too much for Spurs to do to realistically challenge.
Yeah, but there's too much for them to do in one window. And if they do it in one window, they're not going to spend for the next 2 seasons, blood. And I wouldn't put it past Spurs anyway because Spurs have done that. You know what I mean? In the past, Spurs have sold players, spent loads of money and then not spent for consecutive windows. This is what they do, bro. They've been doing this shit.
The thing is, like with 1 game a week, what I would say though, with 1 game a week, let's say they sign Savio and Gakpo, and still Solanke up top, right? The midfield that they've got, bro. 1 game a week, they should be getting top 4, top 5 minimum.
Yeah, but Spurs fans ain't gonna allow you to say that, bro, because the truth is they don't want that. They don't want that pressure, and they shouldn't want that pressure.
No. You can't spend over 100 million on Tonali. You can't spend the amount of money.
I agree with what you're saying. Right? I agree with what you're saying, but people are not going to put the same pressure on Tottenham that they would on another club that spent that money because it's Tottenham. Like we just have to be honest.
Yeah, regardless of it being Tottenham or not, right? They are part of the Big 6. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but they shouldn't be though. But they are. You're right.
And one thing about them, in our lifetime, Rants, you've seen Spurs in the Champions League multiple times, bro. Multiple times. Like they obviously they won the Europa League against you, man. But I've seen them finish above Chelsea. Like Spurs are a team that get into the champs. So we can't now say, oh well, it's Tottenham, let's baby them. No, bro. You lot have signed players that I would have taken.
Yeah, you're right. You're correct. I understand what you're saying.
You said about the champions earlier. The champions wanted Tonali, bro. Arsenal wanted Tonali.
All that being said, I don't see them finishing in the top 4.
I don't think they'll finish in the top 4 right now, but I'm saying I think it will still be top 5. We've got too many teams in Europe from England. I think it will be a top 5. We'll get the points again. So they have to be getting top 5.
I hear it.
Yeah. Like, bro, you have to think. There's so many teams that are gonna be distracted with European football ranks. Yeah. Palace, bro. Yeah. These teams that are gonna be the teams that you'd expect to be challenging against Spurs, right? Pushing for like top 6, that sort of level. You know, like the who have you got? You've got Palace. You've got obviously Villa, the Champions League again. Who else have you got in there, bro? You've got who else is in there that got Europe, bro? There's 9 teams in it. Is it not 9 teams in there?
I'm not sure. Yeah. We got Brighton, Bournemouth, and Brentford or something, or Sunderland.
Exactly.
I can't remember. Fuck. Crystal Palace, I think, because they win a European trophy.
Yes, Palace as well. Yeah, Brighton. You know what I mean? People say Brighton. Look at that. All those teams there. Bournemouth, Sunderland, Brighton, Palace. I look at those teams, yeah, and like they're teams that are meant to be between like 6th and 10th, or maybe even pushing to get into the top 5. All those teams have Europe. Spurs don't. Do you get it? Yeah. So that's why I'm looking at it and I'm like, bro, those teams do not have the experience and don't have the squads to be able to manage all those games. Because, bro, even Villa, people look at the table and say, oh, Villa got top 4 again. Bro, Villa got top 4 because Liverpool and Chelsea were just shitter than them, bro. That's why.
Agreed.
Villa, if Liverpool and Chelsea was their usual self, we would have got top 4 ahead of them or top 5 ahead of them. Villa were not winning a lot of games at the end of the season, bro. Like after their little run, because they were struggling to manage both comps, and they had injuries to Tielemans and these sort of guys, right? But when you look at those teams that should be in and around Tottenham, they all have European football, bro, which is a massive advantage for Tottenham. Same way it's a massive advantage for Chelsea, right? With you, man, like Arsenal, Man United, and that. Those sort of teams, bro, they also have more games to focus on. You know what I'm saying?
So Chelsea and Spurs should finish in the top 6, both of them.
100%. Top 5.
I hear that. I hear it, bro. Listen, if that's the energy you're coming with, I understand. I hear it.
Yeah, that's what it is, bro. But I've got a cut anyway, man. It's been
calm. Big up everyone inside. You already know what time it is. Make sure you subscribe to Don's channel. The link is in the title. Make sure you get these likes up as well. We ain't even hit 500 people. You already know. Make sure you pay your rent, man, on the way in, bruv. You man already know what time it is, but it helps the shows get pushed out to a different audience, man. So make sure you engage, run up the likes. You know what I'm saying? Man's going back to back with Cass now, people. Red Talk. Time to talk about our great preseason, bro. Certain man can't relate. You know what I'm saying? What are you telling me, bro?
Bro, tomorrow I should be live tomorrow, hopefully. I was gonna go live today, but the man didn't want about for Blue Diaries. That will be back soon, people. Don't worry, man. So tomorrow I might be live, but I've been putting out a lot of videos, man, a lot of pre-recorded videos, so go check it out. But yeah, big up Rants, obviously big up the chat every time, man.
Come on, people. Yeah, man. Make sure you run up the likes here, and then make sure you drop a comment in the next one, people.